You had a plan once, a vision, a fire, a goal that made your heart race and your eyes burn with purpose. But now, you're stuck, lethargic, distracted, comfortable in the lie that later will somehow deliver the life you dream about. Let me tell you the hard truth that your comfort zone has been keeping from you. The plan doesn't fail. You do when you stop following it. And if you're feeling lazy, unmotivated, slow to move, slow to rise, then this is your moment. Not next week, not when the stars align. Now you don't need more motivation, you need more discipline. You think you're waiting for the right time? That's laziness disguised as logic. You think you need to feel inspired to take action? That's weakness dressed up as wisdom. You don't need hype. You don't need handouts. You don't need applause. You need one thing, a vow to yourself that you will stick to the plan. Because the plan isn't broken. Your follow-through is. You make promises when you're excited. You break them when it's hard. You create goals when you're hungry. You abandon them when it hurts. But nothing great is born without pain, and no success story is ever written without one defining trait: consistency. Success is boring, and that's why most people never reach it. Let's get this straight. Real success is not exciting. It's not viral. It's not sexy. It's early mornings, silent nights, unseen grind, small wins, and relentless repetition. It's waking up tired and showing up anyway. It's failing on Monday and showing up again Tuesday. It's wanting to quit 1,000 times and never doing it. Winners aren't more talented, they're more committed. They don't rewrite the plan every week. They stick to it until it works. That's the secret. No tricks, no shortcuts. Just consistency that outlasts resistance. Laziness is lying to you. Laziness whispers, you can do it tomorrow. You've got time. You're tired, just rest a little longer. But here's what it doesn't tell you. Tomorrow turns into next week turns into next year, and next year turns into never. Laziness isn't a break, it's a betrayal. It robs you of the only thing you truly own, your time. So get angry, get loud, get ruthless with the excuses, and remind yourself, you don't negotiate with weakness, you destroy it by following through. The plan is the path. Stick to it no matter what. There will be days when you feel lost. There will be weeks when you feel stuck. There will be months where everything feels like it's falling apart. Good, let it. You don't quit when it gets hard. You lock in even harder. You don't throw the plan out when you're tired. You double down. Because the people who build empires, transform lives, and break generational curses, they don't stop because it's tough. They endure. They adapt, they bleed, they cry, they crawl if they have to, but they never abandon the mission. If you said you would, then do it. What happened to your word? What happened to the version of you that stood in the mirror and made promises? Where is that fire now? Here's the truth. You don't rise when you feel like it. You rise when you remember your why. Why did you start? Why did you dream so big? Why did you promise you'd change? That why is still in you, buried, waiting, begging for you to show up. Not with excuses, not with laziness, with action. No more rewrites, no more delays, no more restarts. Stick to the plan. You already have the blueprint. Now you need the grit. You already have the dream. Now you need the discipline. Forget the mood, forget the motivation, forget the applause. This is your life. This is your shot. This is your moment to say, I don't care how I feel. I care what I said I'd do. Final word, this is the version of you that wins. There are two versions of you. One is comfortable, lying down, scrolling, quitting, procrastinating. The other is relentless, locked in, focused, dangerous, disciplined, unstoppable. Only one of them will live. The other dies every time you say, I'll start again tomorrow. So choose, right now. Will you keep giving up every time it hurts? Or will you rise, roar, and stick to the plan like your life depends on it? Because guess what? It does. You made a plan. You said you were going to change. You said you were going to level up. You said this time would be different. So let me ask you, what happened? Did the pain scare you? Did the silence make you second-guess yourself? Did the slow progress convince you to slow down? No more of that, because here's the brutal truth. Success doesn't go to the smartest. It doesn't go to the loudest. It goes to the last one standing. And the last one standing? That's the one who stuck to the plan when everything screamed quit. Burn this into your mind. I don't need a new plan. I need to be the kind of person who won't give up on the one I already have. You started something. Now finish it. No detours, no distractions, no deviation. When your mind says, take a break, say, I've got work to do. When your body says, I'm tired, say, but I'm not done. When the world says, you're crazy, say, crazy builds legacies. You're not behind, you're just undisciplined. Let that sink in. You're not cursed, you're not unlucky. You're not doomed to be average. You just don't finish what you start. And every time you quit, you teach yourself that quitting is okay, but not anymore. Because from now on, you tell yourself this: if I start it, I finish it. If I fall, I get back up. If I'm tired, I push through. No matter what, I stick to the plan. Pressure builds diamonds, or it cracks the weak. You think struggle is a sign you're off track? Wrong. Struggle is the confirmation you're on the right path. Easy never made anyone legendary. Comfort never made a warrior. And quitting never built a dynasty. Pressure? Bring it. Pain? Let's go. Doubt? Watch me. Because every great story starts with, they didn't think I could, and ends with, but I never stopped. The middle is messy. Keep going. Anyway, this is the part no one talks about. The middle, where motivation dies, where results are slow, where the noise gets loud, where the excitement fades, and this, right here, this is where most people quit, but not you, because now you understand. The middle is the battleground, the plan is the sword, and discipline is your armor. The ones who win, they crawl through the middle, bleeding, doubting, hurting, but moving, step by step, day by day, rep by rep. And that's you now, a finisher. You owe it to yourself to see this through. You've let yourself down before. You've lied to yourself before. You've broken promises to yourself before. But that ends here, because the real pain isn't in the work. The real pain is in waking up a year from now and realizing you're in the same place. The real pain is realizing you never even saw what you were capable of, because you quit too soon. So no more starting over. No more weak maybes. No more, someday I'll get serious. Today is serious. This plan is the path, and you are ready. Final words, become unshakable. You want to know who's dangerous? It's not the loudest. It's not the strongest. It's the one who keeps showing up, no matter what. That's unshakable. That's rare. That's who you are now. So carve it into your identity. I stick to the plan, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Because that plan, that's your bridge from average to greatness, from lazy to lethal, from lost to legendary. Now stand up, shoulders back, eyes forward, and execute. No fear, no detours, no surrender. Stick to the plan, or stay stuck forever. You say you're tired. You say you're not feeling it today. You say the fire's gone. Let me remind you of something. Emotion is a luxury. Execution is your duty. Winners don't get to feel their way to greatness. They fight, they build, they show up every single day, no matter what. They don't care how they feel. They care what they committed to. So what did you commit to? Because that plan you made, it wasn't just an idea, it was a contract with the version of you that refuses to be average. And every time you skip it, break it, delay it, you betray that version. You sabotage your own legacy. You're not stuck, you're scattered. You've got enough ambition, you've got enough talent, you've got the tools, the time, and the opportunity. What you don't have is focus. Your energy is leaking, drained by distractions, stolen by scrolling, consumed by comparison. And the cure? It's not in doing more. It's in doing what matters, over and over and over again. Stick to the plan like your future depends on it, because it does. One path, one mission, one rule. Burn this into your soul. I finish what I start. That's it. One rule, one law, one mantra that separates legends from lazy people. Finish it. No more jumping from plan to plan. No more chasing sparks. No more quitting because it's not fun anymore. The most dangerous person is the one who picks a direction and never stops walking, even when it rains, even when it hurts, even when everyone else turns back. They keep going. And that's you now. Forget motivation. Build a code. Motivation is a mood. Mood changes. A code doesn't. Codes are unbreakable. Codes are personal. Codes are who you are when no one's watching.